Hello, welcome to part 2 of my Let's Play of Star Fox Adventures. Today we are going to take on the Test of Observation, and we'll finally get to play as Fox. Krazoa shrines in this game are pretty simple. You need to go through some obstacles, and then complete the test. That's pretty much it. This one is, like I said, the second... No, wait, I didn't say this before. Why did I say like I said? That's dumb. But anyway, this one, in my opinion, is the second easiest one, the first being the last one, because the last one, it's just, you literally have to do nothing. Spoilers. You don't have to do much, you just gotta throw some explosives at a couple of Temple Guardians and put an explosive on a button, and that's pretty much it. That's a Life Force door right there, by the way. Basically, to get through it, you have to kill a certain number of enemies, in this case one. So while we're doing literally nothing, I'd like to point out something. I made somewhat of a mistake in part 1. I was told that apparently this was not the first Star Fox game that you could be on foot. Apparently there was a thing in Star Fox 64 where you could be on foot. I never unlocked it, but as soon as someone pointed it out to me, I looked it up on YouTube and saw, yeah, I was apparently wrong. But here's the thing, though. First of all, yeah, I never unlocked it, so that's one reason I said this is the first one. And two, if you look on the back of the case, it's making this whole big thing like, yeah, you're not just in a spaceship anymore. You're on fucking foot. This is the shit right here. So yeah, sorry for that mistake, and thanks for pointing it out. So yeah, this is the first test, the test of observation. It's pretty easy. All you have to do is keep track of where the spirit hides, which urn, and then the urns will move, and then you have to touch the one that it's in. It's like, first one's really easy, they just move side to side, but then they like do more quote-unquote elaborate moves as you go on. But here's the thing, you gotta make sure you're not touching any other urn, because it's not like you go near one, press a button, and then that's the one you select. If you, like, literally move towards one and touch it, you're selecting it. And, like, I actually failed that once. Not in this walkthrough, but, like, another time I played it, I failed at this because of that. Really, there's nothing to say here. It's just a memory game. So what can I talk about? Oh yeah, if you fail a test, any test in this, and I got the spirit, something really creepy happens. Like if you fail a Krazoa test, you'll go back to the beginning and the little spirit goes, "You have failed." The first time it happened to me, it actually scared the living shit out of me. So yeah, we got the spirit, and you know what happens when we get the spirit? Your character's eyes turn purple for some reason, and then celebration! Yay! So yeah, we collected a Krazoa spirit. Happy time! So yeah, we just come back here, and we gotta return the spirit. For the record, not all the shrines are in Krazoa Palace. Most of the shrines are spread everywhere, and you have to like come all the way back to Krazoa Palace to return the spirits. But it's easier than you might think. Their powers are useless unless the spirit's been released. That's pretty much this scene in a nutshell. Go past this Temple Guardian, and go on this elevator thing, and go over into the cave to return the spirit. When this happens, when you return this spirit in particular, weird shit happens. Just watch. Ah, trippy colors! What the hell's going on? I don't like this. What the fuck is going on? Why does she look like she needs to take a shit? Man, you made it look like you were giving birth, Crystal. My god, does returning spirits hurt that much? Shit. So yeah, Laser! Oh yeah, and you know how you just saw Crystal, you know, we just did an entire part in 5 minutes playing as her? Yeah, don't get used to her because, watch! It's you! Crystal gets trapped in a crystal. Irony! So yeah, basically because you returned this spirit in particular, Crystal is now trapped. And she can only be released if Fox returns the remaining 5 spirits. But Fox doesn't find that out until later. But my big question, why is she trapped? I mean, why couldn't... Like, you'll realize this is, like, part of a big plan, but... I'm not telling you who's forming this plan, but if the person forming this big plan needs to get all the spirits, why doesn't he have just, like, both Crystal and Fox searching for the spirits? It would be, like, a bit faster. I mean... Later, Fox finds out that Crystal is trapped, and that gives him more of a reason to find the spirits. But then we find out that he needs the spirits no matter if Crystal's trapped or not, so really, what's the point? And here we are in the Great Fox. That's Slippy, that's Rob. Their voice actors are horrible. Oh, here he comes, here he comes. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. It's Fox.
Okay, old timer. Turn it down, Slippy.
I love that noise Slippy makes when he tells him to turn it down. He's like,
Slippy, it's General Pepper.
No shit. Yeah, they just mentioned that. They just mentioned his name 2 times. Thank you, game. Thank you.
An ancient world on the edge of the Lilac system.
Okay, look. Okay, then how are... You see that there's actually life on the chunks separated. I want to know, how does this work exactly? I know the only explanation they've really given this game is, like, some sort of magic. I don't know. She barely helps me at all.
If you are successful, then the money will be forwarded to you immediately.
Woo!
You heard the General. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Slippy and Peppy aren't going to do shit in this game. It's going to be Fox doing all the work. Okay, now we'll take this chance to talk about the R-Wing sections. R-Wing sections barely happen in the game. You only go to them, you only use them to go to the dinosaur planet or one of the surrounding chunks of the planet. And just, they're pretty easy. All you have to do is fly through a certain number of gold rings to get to a certain place. Like, for Dinosaur Planet, you need to go through 1. Dark Ice Mines, you need to go through 3. Cloud Runner Fortress, you need to go through 5. Walled City, you go through 7. And for Dragon Rock, you need to go through all 10. I would suggest going through all 10 of the rings, no matter how many, all 10 of the gold rings, no matter what you do, because it's great practice for Dragon Rock. And plus, it's fun, just getting a score. I do terrible on this run, by the way. Like, I miss a few gold rings, but whatever. I'm just firing randomly. Ah, why'd I hit that asteroid? That was stupid. And why'd I miss that ring? What the hell am I doing? Clearly, I haven't played this in a while. So yeah, just collect the gold rings, shoot enemies, get some points. Yeah, keep going. What else am I gonna do? So yeah, we're almost to the end of this one. Well, not the part, the end of the R-Wing mission. Well, obviously we're not near the end of the part because if you look at yeah, we are. Look at the time, whatever. So yeah, there's a high scoreboard for the R-Wing missions, but in my opinion, it's pretty much useless. And here we are at Thorntail Hollow, the safe area for the most part. Giant rock people and dinosaurs live here. Fox lands very slowly. I know I don't have much to say for this part, but really, not much happens here. It's just the beginning of the game. I don't know why I had more to say in part 1.
Great flying, Fox! For a moment, I thought you weren't gonna make it.
Very
Asshole.
funny, sir.
I know. Now, on to business.
Okay, here's the start menus. Has more stuff now. Basically, you have your 3 friends there. They each give you something. Slippy will give you a hint to what you gotta do next if in case you're stuck, but since I played this game before, I don't need shit from him. Peppy, he gives you a map which can tell you where you need to go next, but like I said, since I played the game before, I don't need a fucking map. And General Pepper, he gives you an inventory of your items, which I barely use. I just use them to see how many Bathroom Dads I have left. What are Bathroom Dads? We'll find out later whenever I get one.
It's always the same with you, Fox. Shoot first, ask questions later. This mission is about saving the planet, not blowing it up.
Hey!
Requires a different tactic.
There might be someone physically responsible for this. I need a weapon.
Very funny,
I need a
sir.
gun.
Fox
Give me a fucking gun, asshole. So yeah, you need a weapon. Just go over here and you'll find one. Wait, Crystal dropped her staff, and now it conveniently landed in Thorntail Hollow, where Fox conveniently finds it. More Dino language! I fucking hate this Dino language. Can I get that damn translator already? So yeah, basically, she's just telling you all this stuff, but basically I can sum it up in one sentence. The staff is a weapon that can be used for other purposes, including unlocking things, lifting rocks, and so many other stuff. Basically, your staff is your key, I guess. Take care of my staff and it will take care of you. It's a fucking staff. So yeah, just go over here and we'll start our first battle against the Sharp Claws. These are Sharp Claws. They're the basic unit of Sharp Claws. They're grunts. But they're not the funny grunts like in Halo. Why don't we have any funny grunts? Bring in some funny grunts. I want some funny grunts. So yeah, just the combat in this game is pretty simple. It's just press A until they die. But sometimes, if an enemy's bigger or they block a lot, you need to, like, figure out how to get through them. But grunts are extremely easy. You just hit them like a bitch. So, yeah, just finish them off. And a button appears, but we can't press it yet until we get something, but we're saving that for part 3. So there's nothing much else to say. We're reaching the end of part 2. Join me next time in part 3 where we get our first staff upgrade and we get our first big mission of the game. See you guys then.